Hey everyone, we are here in downtown Abingdon. I am talking to Mimi Harris. She's the owner of Fragmented here in downtown Abingdon.
Right.
Thank you so much for having daytime here.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, it is really fun. So we are in your studio right now. First of all, just give us a little background. What is Fragmented? What can people expect when they come through the door here?
Well, I'm a metalsmith, but I can't stick to one thing, which is why my shop's called Fragmented. So I make assemblage boxes. I collect antiques and vintage things that I sell, and I teach classes. I also make books, and I'm going to start a book making class soon.
Wonderful. So let's talk a little bit about in your shop area, when people come right through the door from outside, they come in and you guys have a wonderful shop here. Like you said, you have those assemble boxes, you have wonderful jewelry, little antique finds. Walk me through a little of the things that you sell here.
Well, I sell my jewelry that I make, which is funky. I use a lot of found objects. I cast antique objects that I use in my jewelry. I solder and cut and create and make things that come into my head. Most of my pieces are one of a kind. I don't like to do things more than once, which is part of my fragmented personality. So I also sell in my shop. I sell antiques and vintage things that I collect, which I also use in my art. So I'm a searcher and a maker.
Yeah, and you know, I asked you earlier, where do you find a lot of the things that you sell here?
Everywhere, garage sales, people's attics, flea markets. I just love searching. I like to go out and explore.
Yeah, and give things a new life, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and so tell me a little bit more about your assembly boxes. I mean, they're so unique and so different, and each one is different than the other, too.
They are, and I tell stories. I tell stories in my jewelry also. I get an idea in my head and usually tell a story about whatever it is. So they all have some kind of meaning, and I play. So most of them are fun or funky or weird or just fun. It's playing for me, and it's working, it's creating.
And it's also a little bit personal as well, right?
It is. It is. I use old photographs, and I use some of my own old family photographs, but I look for those at garage sales too, the old photographs, and then
well, there's personal to someone, right?
Yes, yes, and it's keeping that person alive. That, you know, if somebody wants to sell off their ancestors or don't know who they are, it's still keeping that person alive by putting them in a piece of artwork.
Yeah, definitely. And so when people come through the shop, they now come into your studio, which is where we are standing now. And this is, you know, just something very unique because there's a lot of different desks here, and there's a reason why you have a lot of different desks and lights, right?
That's right. Each different desk has a different purpose, and I have to keep organized because I have so much stuff, and I'm very tool intensive. I have a lot of tools, and you can see in the background all the hammers that I have, and that isn't all of them. That's only some. So yeah, I love this place. This house is 1803. It's the William King house.
Wow.
And it's just the best, most wonderful atmosphere.
Yeah, and you invite people down here as well to take part in your classes, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I teach classes down here, and I can arrange private classes, and I teach small classes. I don't have more than 6 people because I don't have the space, and I like them to be personal.
And what are some of the classes that you teach here?
Well, I teach jewelry classes, making jewelry, and one of the classes that I teach is a cuff bracelet class.
Beautiful.
Which is a 3-hour class that anybody can do unless you have awful arthritis. I had one lady who had trouble with it, but everybody else can do this. And I teach the bookmaking class, which is like this, the Coptic stitch, which is this is a new class that I want to teach.
Yeah, and the books are just so unique as well. And what's great, too, about Fragmented is when you come in here, you will really, truly find something one of a kind. And that's really what you're aiming to do, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, that is definitely what I'm aiming to do, but I'm doing what I love. So that.
And if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, right?
Right. And somebody asked me when I was going to retire, and I thought, what does that mean?
Yeah.
How would I stop doing what I love to do? It just
Or
doesn't
you
make
basically
sense.
are already retired and you're just doing what you love, right?
Right.
Well, we thank you so much for having daytime here. Thank you so much for showing us around Fragmented. It is such a truly unique, wonderful place that you can definitely come and learn a little bit about everything in here. Thank you again for having us.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming in.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by